This is Michael Moore. I am here to make a citizen's arrest of the board of directors of AIG.
It felt like a movie you've been gravitating towards making for years, but did you expect that crisis to be as bad as it became?
No, but I knew it was coming. Just as 20 years ago, I warned people that what was going to happen to General Motors was coming.
Capitalism offers people the freedom to choose where they work.
I mean, I've been warning people about these things for a long time. That's why I'm a little tired of hitting my head against the wall.
It was almost like an intelligence operation.
This is straight up capitalism. Boom.
You know, saying that we've got to do something about these problems, whether it's a gun problem, whether it's, you know, we're being lied to about going to Iraq, whether it's, you know, when I say these things at first, I get booed and I get, you know, abuse for it. But sooner or later, people come around and they go, you know, well, I guess he was right about that one. And then they start to listen the next time, so.
Well, by naming and shaming the Goldman Sachs and Morgan Stanleys and UBSs of this world, what do you hope or fear would happen?
I hope that the American people will rise up and take back their country from Wall Street.
Wall Street was given billions.
The motion is adopted.
There's got to be some kind of a rebellion between the people that have nothing and the people that's got it all.
I think that they'll be appalled when they see my movie to see how much control Goldman Sachs has in our government. That's our government. You know, except now it's called Goldman government.
Where's our money?
I don't know.
It's not Goldman government, it's the United States government, and I want it back. Goldman Sachs last year, you know what their tax rate was? 1%. 1% is all they paid in taxes. While the working stiff out there is paying 20% or more, and Goldman Sachs pays 1%, that's criminal.
You called it a financial coup d'etat. Some people argue that this government intervention of the bailout was against the rules of capitalism itself. What do you think pragmatically should have happened?
What should have happened is they couldn't allow certain things to collapse because within those institutions were people's pension funds.
There isn't anything in here. I'm not going to be a gentleman's club hired dancer.
Teachers, police, etc., they'd be wiped out. So it was not wrong for the government to step in, but they should have stepped in to say, okay, you've messed this up, we're taking it over. You're in receivership now, and we're going to restructure this thing, and you're out. All you people who did this, you're out. Look what you did. You lost all this money. You've ruined people. You're out. That's not what we did. We just wrote blank checks. Here, money, hey, take the money, take the money. Give yourself some bonus. Oh, buy yourself another jet. Come on. You know, it's like, whoa. Unbelievable, unbelievable. This is going to continue unless people rise up and reclaim their country.
So fundamentally, you're not against capitalism in itself, but the way it's been misused, really.
Well, but the way it's been misused has become what it is. So it's kind of like you can't really put the genie back in the bottle at this point. Capitalism is right now a system of greed and a system that guarantees that the richest 1% have more financial wealth than the bottom 95%.
Can I talk to you, sir, for a second? Can you tell me what a credit default swap is? Can you explain a derivative to me?
That's completely wrong, and it shouldn't exist like that. I'm not against somebody starting up a business, working hard, wanting to earn money. That's not what we're talking about. We're talking about a few rich people trying to get even more rich. And they're able to do that because we have an economic system that says you can do that. That's got to stop.
Well, some economists say that the capitalism has lifted 1 billion people out of poverty in the last decade. What do you think?
I don't think that's true. I think, in fact, I've traveled the third world, and you know, I think of like, well, just take the nearest country, Mexico. We were told 20 years ago if we moved these automobile factories into Mexico, the lives of Mexicans would be better. You go down there now, they're as poor as they were 20 years ago. They never intended to help the Mexican people. When they go to the poor countries, they go there to exploit the labor so that they can make more money. Capitalism prevents the 1 billion people on this planet that don't have access to clean drinking water tonight, 1 billion people, they have no clean drinking water. Why is that? Because there's no profit to be made in it. So then we don't dig the wells. We don't make it happen because we can't make a buck. If that's your ethic, if that's your goal, make a buck, well then you're not going to get the good things that you need for people.
A final question about your opinion about President Obama's proposed health reforms and the controversy around it.
Well, of course, I support President Obama, but I think his proposal for health reform doesn't go far enough. And the American people know that, and that's why they haven't really gotten behind him, even though they support him. They're not really enthusiastic about it, as opposed to the people who don't like Obama. They're very enthusiastic. And so he may lose this because he only went halfway, instead of going all the way for true universal health care paid through the government to the American people. That's the way it's done in every civilized country, and that's the way we need to do it in America.